Greetings and good tidings, Lafayette Lions. It's Miss Brady here, and today we are going to be talking about resources, geography, and manufacturing in Virginia. We're going to start by talking about resources, goods, and services. A resource is an item that we use. There are three different types of resources that we are going to be discussing today. The first type of resource is a natural resource, which is something that can be found in nature. Natural resources can include wood, leaves, water, anything that can be found in nature. Next, we have a capital resource. A capital resource is a resource that is made by a person. So maybe a canoe, a house, a pencil, clothing. These are all items that would be considered capital resources because they were made by a person. Lastly, we have a human resource. A human resource is a person who does a job, such as a doctor, a teacher, a chef. These are all human resources. Human resources produce goods, which are objects that can be traded or bought. Sometimes these goods can be natural resources, but a lot of times nowadays they are capital resources. A service is a job that is performed by a worker. So if I am teaching, I am providing a service to you. If a doctor performs surgery, then he or she is providing a service to you as well. A product is an item that can be purchased, such as a good or a service. So goods and services are both products that can be purchased. An industry is a business that produces or offers products. In Virginia, we have a lot of agricultural resources because of the good fertile soil and the climate that we have that is really conducive to farming. This makes Virginia able to produce a lot of agricultural products, which mean products that come from the land, such as crops and livestock. Virginia's leading cash crops, because we still have cash crops today, are soybeans, corn, tobacco, tomatoes, apples, and peanuts. Now, we also have a lot of livestock products, and livestock are farm animals that have been raised to produce items or to provide work. A lot of times they're on farms. And some of the livestock products that we have that are in Virginia are chickens, cows, milk, turkey, and hogs. Now, believe it or not, livestock and livestock products are Virginia's most profitable agricultural products. Now we are going to venture into Virginia's geography and its tourism and how it impacts the economy. Now, the geography of Virginia affects its products and its industries. Because of the warmer geographic location, it allows for agriculture to be a major industry in our state. We also have a wide variety of products and industries that are made possible because of Virginia's relative location to the Chesapeake Bay and the Atlantic Ocean. Some of these jobs are shipbuilding, fishing, crabbing, and oyster harvesting. Now, Virginia is also really close to our nation's capital, which is DC, and that brings thousands of new people to Virginia every year. The area closest to DC, Northern Virginia, has thousands of workers that commute to DC each day for federal government jobs. You all may have a family member who commutes to DC for a federal government job, or you may know somebody, a neighbor or a friend who commutes to DC. A lot of businesses are located in Northern Virginia, and this offers jobs to thousands of Virginia workers. Some of these examples of jobs are banking and lending, computer programming or systems designs, agricultural and engineering services, communications, and other technology services. We also have a lot of tourism in Virginia, and it is a major industry here. Virginia's geographic location and the historical sites bring thousands of visitors each year. Some examples of tourist locations are waterways such as Virginia Beach, the Chesapeake Bay, and the many rivers that run through Virginia. We also have natural wonders such as the Blue Ridge Mountains, the Natural Bridge, and some historical locations such as Monticello, Jamestown, Williamsburg, Fredericksburg, and other locations. We also have parks that attract tourists as well, such as Busch Gardens and King's Dominion. Now we're going to talk about services and manufacturing in Virginia. We have a lot of service jobs in Virginia. With thousands of new people moving into Virginia each year for its economic opportunities, there are also more service-related jobs, such as hospital jobs, doctors, nurses. There are a lot of people who work in hospitals. Public school jobs, the teachers, custodians, bus drivers, paraprofessionals, principals, anybody who works within our school system works for the public schools. Military bases, which have servicemen and servicewomen, base workers, and other job opportunities as well. We have Quantico, which is right up the road from Fredericksburg, and a few other military bases in Virginia as well. We also have private healthcare jobs such as dentists, pharmacists, physical therapists. These are people who work in healthcare but don't work in the hospital. Virginia also has a lot of manufacturing. Manufacturing is when you make products to sell, and this is a major industry within Virginia. We have a lot of manufactured goods, and some of these include ships, beverages, car parts, chemical goods, food products, and tobacco products. We export some of our manufactured goods, and our transportation system is important to manufacturing in Virginia. Some of Virginia's products are bought in Virginia by Virginians. But there are some products that are sold outside of Virginia, and this is called exporting. It's where we take a product and it exits the state and goes into other states or possibly other countries to be sold. Some of the exports that we provide are tobacco, poultry, which are birds such as chicken and turkeys that people eat, coal, large ships. Now, coal in Virginia is still somewhat important, but it is not as important to Virginia's economy. In the past, coal was a major industry and export of Virginia. Railroads were an important part of that success as companies used the trains to move large amounts of coal across Virginia to ships where the coal could be sold all over the world. Coal used to be used as a form of fuel. Now again, today coal is not as important to Virginia's economy because more people are using less fossil fuels and they're relying on cleaner, renewable sources of energy. All right, guys and gals, it is now time for you to complete your OneNote. Today you are going to have 2 different OneNote pages that you need to complete. The first one is labeled Resources and Geography. The second one is labeled Manufacturing. Thank you so much for learning with me today. I hope that you all have a fabulous day.